And after the third or fourth exhalation in a row, releasing all that it took to be here, simply breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. Just consecrate that for yourself. Each breath is divine. Each breath is sacred. Each breath is holy. And with our exhalations, anything that does not match all that is divine, sacred, and holy, just see if you can let that go. Let it go through the pores of your skin. Let it go through the soles of your feet to Gaia, Mother Earth, to recycle, refresh, repurpose, restore, and make new. Let it go through your breathing. If it no longer serves you for your highest and best good, I'm inviting you to bless and release. Bless and release, and bless and release. So simply allow in this space and sacred time all healings on any level to come to you with ease and with grace. Can be a physical healing, can be an emotional healing, can be a healing in any level of consciousness, known or unknown. Can be a past trauma allowing itself a space to be felt and healed. Whatever's for your highest and best good, just simply allow for all healing to take place with ease and with grace. Allow it a space to be felt and seen, observed, allow it a space to be included. And if it's no longer for your highest and best good, just simply release as you're willing, release as you're able. Bless and release. We bless and release and bless and release. Allow for the highest vibration to take into it all lower frequencies and vibrations, so that you're left with only the highest and best good, the divine idea, the sacred idea and the holy idea. So if it's comfortable for you, imagine a mirror and you're looking in it and seeing a sacred self-expression. Just remind yourself, I am a sacred self-expression. I am a sacred self-expression. I am a sacred self-expression. And just see what you see in the mirror. It's a mirror in your mind's eye. I am a sacred self-expression. See what you see, feel what you feel. Allow all the senses to be active. Touch what you touch. Allow any fragrances, aromas, the sense of smell. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you taste? What do you touch? I am a sacred self-expression. Remind yourself, affirm for yourself, align with the sacred self-expression that you are. consider how much more of the sacred expression that you are that you will permit yourself to be this day. What percentage increase would you allow? How much more of your sacred self-expression will you take with you this day? Will you allow? Will you embrace? Will you permit? Will you connect to, through, and with? Allow for each breath to take you into a more expansive space, a more expansive connectivity, a more expansive knowing. So just allow with this next breath for it to be one filled and infused with gratitude. Gratitude for all healing, all demonstration, all manifestation, all divine insight, all sacred wisdom, all transformation for your highest and best good. Just allow that to be expansive within every organ, action, function, cell, atom, fiber, and molecule of your beingness. Knowing that anything lower has been assimilated to the higher frequencies, and so healing can take place and is in place with ease, with grace, with certainty. And just allow for the inhalation to be one of gratitude and the exhalation to be one of gratitude. Proclaim your good this day. Say to yourself, as Emma Curtis Hopkins would say, it's my good and I ought to have it. It's my good and I ought to have it. It's my good and I ought to have it. And if you proclaim it for yourself this day, just say, I do, I am, I do, I am. And with our next inhalation, we bring ourselves back to the body temple, back to the physical. Being certain you can feel your place in the chair or whatever you're standing or whatever's supporting you. We breathe our awareness back to the physical. You may want to just tap your fingertips together, slide your feet to the ground. And when you're ready and in your own time, just gently allow for the outer eyelids to open as we prepare the sanctuary space for the continuation of our Sunday service. This concludes the meditation portion, for which I am so deeply grateful and thankful to each person present and each person watching remotely. Namaste.
Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, come together in the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. We come together, yeah, we come together, oh, we come together in the name of love. From every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the God and each other. Now look at the person next to you. Namaste, I bow to you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together one big family, hey, hey. Yeah, 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 hey, hey. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 hey. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. And my soul is welcome here, soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 'Cause I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. And my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul is welcome. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I said, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome. And my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. Getting the message loud and clear. Getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Here's Peggy.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Spiritual Center in Redlands. Thanks to everyone joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary and to those who follow us on Facebook Live and watch remotely on YouTube. It's truly an honor and a privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. We're a New Thought spiritual community and all-inclusive to all the spiritual truths from all the world's religious traditions and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by a writer and lecturer, Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are on your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. If you're with us for the first time, would you please acknowledge? We are delighted to have you all with us today. A gentle reminder to please silence your phones and put them safely away so that you may participate more fully.
So we're going to be talking about sacred self-expression today. So here's a little song to kind of meditate on that for a minute here. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God.
Divine, sacred, and holy breath. Let's breathe that in together. And with our exhalation, let's release and surrender all that does not match, all that is divine, all that is sacred, all that is holy. Just let it go back to the ethers, back to the nothingness from which it came. Once again, we breathe in together the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And we connect to the sacred that's within us, and we allow for it to express more fully this day, inviting each of us within the sound of my voice to decide how much more of my sacred, divine, and holy self will I be when I leave this place? How much more will I accept and embrace right here, right now, with this next breath? And let's breathe that in together. I know that this power and this presence, this love, this grace that created each of us perfect, whole, complete, nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting, is in charge of this service as it continues to unfold with ease and with grace, knowing that each person who has come to receive a blessing shall have it by just through the being open to it. So if you're open to receive your highest good now, just say, I am. I am. I am. And knowing that it's your good and you want to have it, which is a very famous quote by Emma Curtis Hopkins. Just say, I am willing to receive my highest and best good right here, right now. Okay, and that includes all healings, all physical healings, all healings in any level of consciousness, known or unknown. Seeing divine right action despite chaos or circumstance, a prognosis, a diagnosis. See with holy eyes, see with the idea that you are this sacred self-expression, and therefore you are energetically only able to carry and match that which is divine, sacred, and holy within. It's just about that simple, and we can make it more complex if we want. And if we don't want to, let's just exhale everything that does not match all of that. Anything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed, your highest expression, for your highest and greatest beingness, for your highest and greatest good, just let that go. Just bless and release. Take a minute to bless and release. Take a minute to sigh it out, or exhale it out, or exclaim it out. Any areas that are hurt or in conflict or troubled, any areas that are in fear or doubt or worry or a sense of trepidation or not enoughness or lack, just let it go. And as we breathe back in and we settle, all that is divine, all that is sacred and holy has a bigger place now to have its full sway in, through, and as our very life. And so I'm proclaiming that only the good may touch all those within the sound of my voice. I'm hermetically sealing each of you and all of you in your own personalized Wizard of Oz, Glinda the Good Witch bubble. So it can only reach you if it's for your highest and best good. I see you each that way now. You can carry this divine, sacred bubble around with you wherever you wish to go, knowing that nothing can penetrate it that is not meant for your highest and best and greatest good and your greatest potentiality yet to be. And so, as we always do during our prayer, we speak our own names out loud, and then we're going to remember those who we hold in our hearts this day about prayer. Brother Mark, say the names of anybody on your heart. Gabe, Ed, Chitjian family, Gomez family, Martin family, Torres family, Elijah, Sophia, Snowball, Betty, all of our best dogs, Rosie, Scarlett. Now say those that you're holding in prayer this day. Just say the names out loud. All those who have called our prayer ministry from Ukraine. See them with holy eyes, sacred eyes, this divine sight that Spirit made them perfect, whole, complete, nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting. Despite appearance, we see with the sacred eyesight, holy eyesight now, see the eternal radiant light of the divine that glows. It's effervescent within each of them. It's effervescent within you. It is right where you are. See it expand. Just allow it to expand with your next and your next and your next breath. Now I just simply allow for us to access that place of peace. We must find it first within ourselves before we can offer it to another. See if you can access that place of peace within you. We send this peace now to our families, biological families, the tribal families that we've created that support, sustain, and maintain us. See this peace now go throughout the entirety of the city. See it travel through all the freeways, to the mountains and the seas and the galaxies and the stars. See this peace now go throughout the entirety of the United States. And now we're going to see the peace go through the oceans to all those places in struggle, conflict, and strife. Actual wars, actual bombs happening. We must stand on the rock of truth and for and about peace now, despite any circumstance, despite any appearance. Despite what's happening, we stand in a higher knowing, a higher frequency, a higher vibration of the truth that peace shall have its full sway. Just say with me, peace is having its full sway right here and right now. I call forth for world leaders to change their minds and policy positions toward and for and about peace now. I'm going to name it all good and very good. I'm going to see peace in the Middle East. I'm going to see peace in Israel, Palestine. I'm going to see peace in Armenia. I'm going to see peace in every city, village, and town, border to border, north to south, east to west in Ukraine. See this hermetic shield of peace protect and cover each sacred soul, each sentient being. And see peace with a capital P, the peace that passes human understanding. See it, have its full sway, and assimilate into it all lower frequencies and vibrations. I'm going to name it good and very good. So I'm going to call forth for continued blessings to outpour as today's service. I know that every person within the sound of my voice receives what is needed for their soul to go higher. I'm naming it all good and very good, and invite you to say together with me, knowing that Spirit has the final word. Spirit knows the answer. The universe knows the answer is yes, yes, yes. You are the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. Just say with me before I close, I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. I know that this is the truth. Everything else has no power. I let it be with a grateful heart and invite you to say together with me, and so it is. Okay, thank you. And now Peggy will come up for the reading.
All self-expression is important, vital. Even without it, we begin showing up inauthentically in the world. We bend ourselves to fit in, constantly worrying about what others think, wondering if we're getting it right with our families, our relationships, our friendships, and at work. This prevents us from trusting our inner wisdom and listening to what is true in our hearts. Instead, we constantly look outside ourselves to societal norms, to experts, leaders, so-called authorities, and even loved ones, seeking their truth, validation, and affirmation, as if there was just a one-size-fits-all way of being. We're socialized at a very young age to step away from ourselves and follow the crowd, conforming and contorting ourselves so that we belong to the group and don't stand out. Otherwise, we may not feel like we're part of whatever subculture we belong to. Our passions take a side seat. Our desires become cold. We stay busy to keep us forgetting what it is we really want, in hopes that we don't have to face it, deal with it, say it, do something about it. Because, the moment we listen to what's true in our hearts, things change. We can't go back. We can't continue ignoring our truth. Eventually, no matter how diligent we are in trying to ignore ourselves, we can't escape ourselves or our feelings. They always find a way out. Sometimes not in the most graceful way, sometimes rather angrily. We get fed up, frustrated, burst, explode, implode, melt down, and shut down. The pressure rises and something has to give. With sacred self-expression, there's a practice of listening to ourselves. We tend this. We cultivate and nurture it. It means slowing down for a moment to become present within ourselves. Our hearts yawn, stretch awake, smiling to greet us like a daffodil or sunflower, reaching for the sky. There's an opening there where we feel peace, perhaps joy and love. When we feel that little sweet spot, we begin to listen. This listening feels different from the buzzing of our brilliant minds, which I'm not dismissing. This is our inner knowing, our wisdom, our spirit. God, Goddess, the Holy Ghost, your higher self, the universe, your guides, your ancestors, whatever name you choose. For the time being, let's just call it your sacred self. I mean, you are sacred. You are miraculous. Maybe you'll breathe with me here for just a moment and feel the love within your heart, the joy, the peace, and the safety. You can trust this. This speaks truth to you. This provides benevolent guidance and outstretched arms of courage, balance, and possibility. When we expressed ourselves from this place, things change within us and around us. A strength is ignited because we're honoring who we are, and doing so may look very different from what the rest of the world is saying or doing. That doesn't matter. What only matters is that you tend to your listening. Slow down long enough to do this. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. This was writing by Rebecca Cavender.
This is an old Quaker hymn. And so it just seemed natural to me to give it a little salsa beat. My life goes on in endless song above earth's lamentations. I feel the real, though far off hymn, hails a new creation. Through all the tumult and the strife, I hear its music ringing. It sounds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? While though the tempest loudly roars, I hear the truth it liveth. And though the darkness round me close, songs in the night it giveth. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging, since love is Lord of heaven and earth. How can I keep from singing when tyrants tremble in their fear, hear their death knell ringing, when friends rejoice both far and near? How can I keep from singing in prison cell and dungeon vile? Our thoughts to them are winging, when friends by shame are undefiled. How can I keep from singing? I lift my eyes, the cloud grows thin, I see the blue above it, and day by day this pathway clears, since first I learned to love it. The peace of mind restores my soul, a fountain ever springing. All things are mine since I am loved. How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? How can you keep from singing?
Ladies and gentlemen, our music director, Gilman Carver. Good morning, everybody. So my name's Brother Mark. I'm a practitioner emeritus with CRS Redlands, and it's an honor and joy and privilege to be here with you. So when I say sacred self-expression, and the reading was really good, that was like one of the best readings tied to a topic in a while. What comes up with you and for you and about you? What are you willing to take away this day with you? The living pattern that we are. Beautiful. Peace of mind. Very good. I say sacred self-expression. Release. That's really good, because to me, to get to anything sacred typically takes some type of release, some type of surrender, some type of willingness, some type of forgiveness, some type of space. I think in the reading it said a silence, like to be able to be still. Did you have something? Be yourself, no apologies. Are you cueing me for my song? Be authentic regardless. I'm getting the lyrics out because I don't know them by heart. Christy's cueing me for the song. Gilman will sweat because I'm not asking for any music. I'm just going to sing it. Lady?
Attunement with the will of your highest self.
Attunement with the will of your highest self. Very good. Sacred self-expression. Okay, hold on. You're going to need the mic.
I've done some research and I found a quote from Ernest Holmes, and I've changed it a little bit and turned it into an affirmation. The affirmation is, I am a unique expression of the divine mind, and I consciously align with this truth and allow Spirit to express through me.
Very good. Let's do it together. Can you say it slower and smaller parts?
I am a unique expression of divine mind, and I consciously align with this truth and allow Spirit to express through me.
Spirit to express through me. And we know that David will play, once we get to the food portion of the service, we're going to play the I Am What I Am version, Gloria Gaynor. It goes something like this in the beginning. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in my world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not worth a D word. Right? It's not worth a D word until you can say, I am what I am. Right? Boom, 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 jazz hands. Dun, 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 dun. So that came on as the food was being prepared, and there was like nice music in the kitchen this morning, and I thought that was the last thing that needed to be added for sacred self-expression, right? All right, so did I get the hook? Probably. Sometimes in life we get the hook. Or we get, oh, this is going to rhyme. We get the look. Right? We could get the hook, or we get the look. Right? The look like, how dare you be so amazing? How dare, right? Remember I told you that story, right? About the, down the aisles, remember of a store? You're going to have to listen to the old tapes to get it. Remember I told that story? So to me, if you want to know sacred self-expression, I've never seen a better, without a word spoken, that was sacred self-expression. Just dressing how you want to dress, expressing how you want to express, owning it at 100%. Isn't that amazing? I can't imagine, I don't know that in my time that I will ever know that. I want to know that. So I think it's good to speak about it because I want to know that. I feel like if I got to know that for myself, it probably would be transformative in a whole nother way, like where I really was just the me that I want to be, because I'm not even sure that I'm spending enough time thinking about what that might be, other than it could include possibly very big turquoise jewelry, which I already have, and some awful looking caftans, which I don't think I would wear on a Sunday. But it's the beginning of my sacred self-expression was more comfortable, the crazy hair. My dad's sandals from the 70s with actual cork. You got to check those out. Cork and macrame. But think about that. How many within the sound of my voice have never really thought about their own sacred self-expression? Like, never really thought about, like, what do I want to be? Instead of what do I have to be? What are they going to make me be? What are they going to make me do? What are they going to make me say? How are they going to make me look? How will I fit in? How will I get approval? You following? So that's a question for today that we'll just leave it as a question. It's like an assignment. I would love to hear from anybody who wants to say what they want to say about that. Because to me, that's sacred self-expression, right? You're going to figure out, meaning you stood in that stillness, you stood in the silence, you might have had to go through the forgiveness, right, that Barbara spoke about. You might have to go into that stillness where you hear the still small voice that's always awaiting our openness to receive it. And then we can do with that what we may. So it does involve caftans and natural fibers. It does involve very big vintage turquoise jewelry, mostly vintage. So one day I'll probably do that. I'm not sure how soon, but one day I'll do that. And instead of the caftan, maybe I'll wear something that was given to me. It was like a tribal thing. Are you shaking your head at me, sir, in the back? Oh. Okay. So I have a few quotes. This is a good one from Jeff Utter, and then David, you want to get the clip ready. From Jeff Utter, and the title of whatever the writing was is called Reality is Optional. And it says, what if this is the part where the background music swells and I remember I'm the main character with secret powers? Did you all catch it? It's kind of how it should be every time when we walk onto this to the pulpit here. What if this is the part where the background music swells and I remember I'm the main character with secret powers? Are you? So you could say, I am the main character with secret spiritual powers. Can you feel that? I can feel that. From Abraham Hicks, there's a couple quotes and they're really good. Chill, allow, and witness the cosmic magic around you. Let's do that as an affirmation. I chill, I allow, and I witness the cosmic magic around me. And another one from Abraham Hicks. If all you did was just look for things to appreciate, you would live a joyously spectacular life. Do I need to do that again? If all you did was just look for things to appreciate, you would live a joyously spectacular life. That's Hicks. And from the Lao Tzu, those who flow as life flows know they need no other force. And now we're going to do country dancing or something. Let's go. This is Daryl Anka. Is this the right? That which has quickened our souls and given us the joyous sense of freedom will work in every cell of our bodies to give them that same wonderful sense of wholeness and freedom. And that's really important as we're doing prayer work about receiving our physical healings. From Emil Cady, Lessons in Truth. Everyone wants to be free, free as the birds of the air, free from sickness, free from suffering, free from bondage, free from poverty, and they have a right to be. It is a God-given desire and a God-given right. Do you believe that? So in the text, in the Science of Mind text, it's all about freedom. It's all about choosing freedom. And we have that it's our birthright. And so part of this idea of sacred self-expression is a willingness to connect to it. Are you willing? Are you willing today to do that more? Are you? Are you willing to see, I think in the meditation it came through too, to walk out of here, to take it even now with the breathing, like what percentage that's greater than when you walked in here, are you willing to take out this idea of your sacred self-expression? Your connectivity to the all good, your connectivity to the highest and best good that's always awaiting itself to impress upon us even more fully, wholly, and completely. And so, Peggy, get ready because we're going to do something in a minute. We're going to allow a couple sacred self-expressions. Ellen, I'm going to have you come up. And this is you wanted to share your treatment that you wrote. It's here in the book. If you would just read that, that'd be good. This is going to be a sacred self-expression. The mic is right here. It's right there.
So I was in a treatment and meditation class a couple years ago, and this is the spiritual mind treatment I wrote for myself. Purpose. I am surrounded by warm and loving new connections. The people in my life are honest and kind, and my spiritual community is expanding every day. I invite new, meaningful connections and relationships wherever I am and maintain healthy ones with ease and grace. And now, as you see on the wall there, the first step, recognition. I embrace with open arms the many gifts of spirit. I am wholly immersed in the fountain of unconditional love and divine grace that are readily welcomed into my life. Unification. I am one with this infinite presence. God is everything and everywhere. And that also means me, us. We are, an awesome and supreme expression of the goodness that I claim now with you. Realization. I see that my desire is mine for the having and experiencing. My highest and best good is realized. I am fully expressing and expanding in great wholeness, now with all of you. 2 more steps. Thanksgiving. I am thankful for every step I have taken to arrive at this aligned state of peace and bliss. I thank Spirit for its constancy and care. I am wise and I am grateful for such wisdom. And here we release. I now release my word into the action of the law. I know that my desire is manifesting right here and right now. I trust in the sacred unfoldment. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Ellen. Okay, that was beautiful. Thank you, Ellen. Of course. So out of Home, Science of Mind magazine from May 1972, it said this: we are in partnership with Infinite Mind, the Supreme Intelligence, the Universal Creative Order, and the All-Perfect Presence. This is God, our partner, our source, our life. Throw yourself with complete abandonment and acceptance into its soft embrace, for it is closer to you than your very breath and nearer to you than your hands and feet. It is right where you are. From Emile Zola, I really like this one. If you ask me what I came into this world to do, I will tell you, I came to live my life out loud. From Song of Solomon, and Ed's Aunt Patty posted this. You are altogether beautiful, my darling, and there is no blemish in you. Let's say as an affirmation together, there is no blemish within me. And so, before we close today, Peggy is here to share the feeling tone of what we're visioning about. And so I'd like for you to stay, if you can today, between 11:45 and up to about 12:15 or so. It's about 30 to 40 minutes for visioning. It'll be after the congregational portion. We're doing it for another, I think, 6 weeks or so. And it came out in the last visioning that we need to start stepping into that feeling tone of what it's like to have it already occurring, already present, already so. And so I'm going to invite Peggy up. Is that the right introduction to it? And then you go ahead. And then the mic is right here.
Okay, first I'm going to give you just a brief definition of what manifestation is. It's the process of materializing desires or goals by focusing thoughts, beliefs, and emotions to be in harmony with the vibrational energy of what it is you wish to bring into matter. So how many of you have a practice, just a show of hands, of manifesting? So how many people here think that prayer and manifesting is the same thing? Okay, so prayer is often seen as a communion with the divine. It's a conscious turning inward to connect with the source, God, or universal mind. It acknowledges that what is sought already exists in the spiritual realm and seeks alignment with it. Manifestation focuses on the creative power of thought. It's rooted in the belief that consciousness shapes reality and that by focusing intention and belief, one can bring about the unmanifest into form. It's more directive than prayer. So manifestation is about intentionally directing energy to shape reality. So think about that. You see energy, and then you actually see it shaping into whatever it is you're trying to manifest.
Demonstration.
Yes. So I'd like you to think to add 2 steps to your manifesting process. So when Ed and I decided to combine our lives and our ambitions for the future, we set about manifesting using these tools. On the 1st of January, we would write our goals for the year, and at 6 months, we checked back to see where we were at and what more we needed to do. We created vision boards. We visualized living inside all the goals we set and experienced the great joy of what that felt like. As a result of using these tools over and over, we've lived a life of miracles. Have we always been financially abundant during this time? No. Because one of our greatest gifts is that of choice, and throughout our life we've made some bad choices, and haven't we all? But we've also taken responsibility for those choices. Do we know how to live our best lives in joy and happiness despite our circumstances? Yes. Have we grown exponentially during the ups and downs? Yes. Ups and downs in life are simply that. Life happening to help us grow, to remind us of the tools we all have in our toolbox that can enrich any circumstance. So if you start your day every day by acknowledging with gratitude that in that very moment, just in that moment, you have everything you need. But because we all have needs and wants, we're often in the process of manifesting what our wants are. Because absolutely everything is already around us, that is the very wants we seek. The key is aligning ourselves with the energy of that want. So then we have to think, are we coming from lack? Well, usually that's what brings us to our wants, that we don't have it. So think about immersing yourself in universal love and energy as you start out your manifesting. Sometimes the matter that I'm trying to manifest is dollars, looks like an overflowing bank account. Sometimes for me it looks like my forever home, which I've actually found. So here's a process. I've cooked in that kitchen and smelled the breakfast, what the breakfast smells like. I've done laundry in the laundry room, and I know, and I can smell the smell of my laundry detergent. I've created in my craft room and felt the joy of that creation. I've sat outside with my kitties and listened to the birds sing. I've been there. I've watched that moving truck drive up to that house and unpack my things. So I've added smell, feelings, and sound to each of these scenarios. I've felt the great joy of already being there. So take what it is you're working at and manifesting in your life and crawl inside that picture of what it is and feel the absolute joy of what it feels like to be there. Add any backgrounds of sound, color, light, and smell. Then write it down. The added power of writing something down is immense. Then you also have to remember you cannot fool the universe. So when you're doing your manifestation, if you have any hidden beliefs that are ingrained that keep you from being aligned vibrationally with what you're working on, attracting, then you have to maybe write them down and see what those beliefs are. So say you're trying to manifest money. Well, some of those beliefs about money, it's the root of all evil. Some of them is my legacy is being poor. My family's been poor for generations. Some of those beliefs are, if I get a lot of money, I'm going to get powerful and then I'll change. So changing or acknowledging that these are not your beliefs, but ones that have been ingrained into you, will bring about successful manifesting. So why am I talking about this? Because collectively as a church, we want each of us to bring about manifesting growth and the thriving of this beloved space. So I brought this dollar bill to plant a seed, to bring about a commitment to bringing at least $1, and then visualizing it turn into 2, 3, 4, 5. Own it. Put it in that envelope. Put it in this envelope. Put your name on it. Be committed to it. A wise person told me it's not so much the amount we give, but the commitment to do it every week. And I add to that, you give it joyfully, with the excitement that it's your contribution. Give with excitement and a vision that you matter, what you play the part of the health of this building and your contribution, no matter what it is. It helps provide the air conditioning that keeps us cool in the summer, the heat in the winter. It provides music and spiritual food. Think of this sanctuary as the home of a coming together of all our spiritual gifts, both the ones we give and the ones that we receive, because every dollar matters. So I want you to picture this dollar as a brick, okay? Each brick matters to the strength of our foundation. These dollars are the foundation of this church. And the mortar that holds those bricks together is the excitement that we feel as we manifest. So give proudly, whatever it is. Commit to building the foundation of what we're already visioning. So I'll join you to join us for the visioning afterwards. So a little bit of another explanation. The visioning will align us with purpose The act of manifestation will give it form. Okay, so a 1-minute exercise. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to feel the most beautiful piece of music that you've ever heard. Does it make your heart ache? Does it give you goosebumps? Or picture that beautiful sunset that brings calmness and peace over you. The seeing of a loved one that you haven't seen for a while, and the hug, the love that you feel as you do that. Being in nature, maybe that makes your heart soar. Or you've just created something beautiful. This emotion that you are feeling right now is the emotion that you are going to put into your manifestation practice. Thank you.
Thank you, Peggy. All right, so thank you everybody for that. So today was about sacred self-expression. Do you feel like you got something to work on? All right, so I'm going to close with this. It's a poem of sorts by Donna Ashworth, and she's a great writer. It's on Facebook if you ever want to check her out. And it goes like this. As time goes by, you will loosen your grip on that rock, the one you always thought was home, and you will release that home is not a place, it's a state of mind. Let it go. As time goes by, you will learn to see yourself more clearly. The girl who was always too much of one thing and too little of another was actually everything she needed to be. Let her out. As time goes by, you will let the simple things become the big, and you will allow the big things to become the simple. And that readjustment will be the day you really start to live. Let it be. As time goes by, you will be forced to say goodbye many times, and your soft little heart will shatter, but it will still beat, and that will bring you all the purpose you need. Let it beat. As time goes by, you will stop choosing wealth over peace. You will stop choosing money over time, and you will see that the treasures you need are in the smiles and the laughter. Let them in. As time goes by, the moments you remember when your life flashes past are never the awful memories, my friend. It's the joy. The summer nights, the lazy days with loved ones, the midnight chats and the morning hugs. Let them happen. Let them happen. Again, that's written by Donna Ashworth. Thank you, everybody. The offering or the reprise? Or?
Do you want the reprise, or do you want to just go to the...
Let's go to the offering. Well, I think we could use a good reprise.
Okay.
My song was Armenian Dances. You can Google it. I played in a concert band, and when you said the most beautiful song, it was some kind of, it was amazing to be in a concert band and hear this music come out of these people. Google it, Armenian dances.
I lift my eyes, the cloud grows thin. I see the blue above it. And day by day this pathway clears, since first I learned to love it. The peace of mind restores my soul, a fountain ever springing. All things are mine since I am loved. How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing?
Ladies and gentlemen, our music director, Gilman Carver. Thank you, Gilman. And so now the usher or ushers are coming forth. It's our time for conscious giving. The bricks are multiplying and magnifying. See them magnify in your mind's eye. And if you agree with the affirmation, let's say it together from the love of pure spirit within me. I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper.
Send it forth to heal and bless and prosper.
It is evidence of my faith and my belief.
Evidence of my faith and my belief.
It does great work in the world.
Great work in the world.
And it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
Returns to me multiplied abundantly.
And so it is.
So it is.
All right, everybody, thank you. I wanted to remind you that once you're given your original gift, if you're watching remotely, you could contribute online, just as David is putting in the chat. For the extra ties today, I'd like to see us fill up the Lucite box for the music program. It's another day of cash for the music program. If you could offer anything additional, please do so in the Lucite box.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing. Thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing, and you are a vessel of that love. So thank you for caring, bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
So I invite the congregation to outstretch our hands toward the offerings received. I invite all those watching remotely to donate now. And we see these blessings magnify, multiply, see them come in all week. Know that we cannot outgive God. We cannot outgive Spirit. Know that the dollar can easily be 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, a million. It used to happen in Science of Mind places all the time where people would buy buildings for congregations. I'm open to it all. Are you open to it all? Yes. Just say yes, and so it shall be. Nothing can hinder, block, defer, or delay our good. Do you believe that? Let's let it be so. Together we say, and so it is. Amen. Ashe. Ed Torres is coming up for the announcements.
Good morning. So we have some exciting things that are happening today besides our visioning. And you know, I want to thank Peggy Dollar for her words. They are so powerful. Thank you, Peggy. And you know, I know that it will work. And all of you should know that it will work. Because, you know, it's working and it's already taken place. And, you know, I was taught by Pastor George. We raised enough money to buy land and to build a building for 3,000 congregates by exactly the words that Peggy stated. He said, I want you to give. And he says, put your name on whatever it is. Don't be ashamed if it's $1. Don't be ashamed if it's $1,000. Be proud of what you do because it's the commitment of what you do. Because then you're telling the universe, I am committed to me, to my family, to my community. And that's what it's all about. And always remember, when the universe blesses us, when we give dollars, yes, we can get dollars back, but think about all the things in our lives. If our car needs to be repaired, if we get a special deal when we want to buy a new car and that deal all of a sudden happens, those are all the aspects of what the return from the universe is. So just don't think to just, you know, let's not think about dollars. Let's think about waking up and feeling good and not being in pain for the day or a year or for life. We have to remember it's always the little things. And someone told me, look for the signs. See, we have to remember what that really means. It could be a bird chirping outside your window. It could be a flower blossoming in your new garden that you just planted. These are all signs of saying, we appreciate you, we accept you, and we acknowledge you. So receive everything that comes your way, as small it may be or as great as it can be. And I want to thank you for those words. Those are so powerful. So now to the announcements. So join Brother Mark tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. on Zoom for a deeper conversation. See the Zoom link or the QR code on the screen. It's there, I hope, yes. On Monday, July 7th, from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., join the Divine Feminine Circle here in the sanctuary, facilitated by Gail Yandel and Susie Ammons. And we have the flash sale fundraiser are going on to start beginning the first Saturday of each month, and that's August, the first Saturday in August. And your e-blast and sign up will be providing us with legible email address and phone number if you want to know about this information. But let me just share with you, these are unique items that could be something very unique that's worth a couple $100, and that's what this flash sale is about. We're going to have someone, Audrey's son, Garth, we're going to ask him to start taking pictures and posting them on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and just showing some of the items that are about to come, not saying any prices, because that's what a flash sale is about. If you like something, it may be something that you've been looking for a long time. So that's what we're looking for. And this money will go to help the church, the center, administer the shelter program in the city of Redlands. So remember that. And then also we have a couple other items. One item is we're in the process, and I'm hoping by the beginning of July, or probably the first Sunday or second Sunday in July, we're going to have the QR code for those of you out there in Facebook and YouTube. And those of you, we're going to have a little card that you can give out to your friends with a QR code, $10 per week or $10 per month. And again, that's also to help with the administration of the shelter program. Good things are happening in the people that we help serve and we create. And it's all because of this community. So it's not just one of us, it's all of us. So that's going to be exciting, the flash sales. Also, we have the Ranch Hands. It's a play. Phil Courtney's new full-length play based on his experience while earning his teaching credentials in the 80s. So the dress rehearsal is at 2 p.m. on Sunday, July 13th after the board meeting. So just remember, if you want to see what the dress rehearsal is all about, he'll be letting us know when this play is going to be happening. It's very exciting. Oh, it's going to be happening that night. Wow, dress rehearsal, then boom. So there'll be some fun things going on, and we'll be looking forward to that. And with that, I invite everyone to join us in the closing songs as the ushers open the back double doors. And enjoy the food. There's a lot of good food. Thank you very much.
Don't forget our drummer, Mac, will be here next week.
Oh, that's right.
In
Mac.
That very corner.
That right corner. So thank you.
Al in this corner, Mac in that corner. I used to think I would always be alone, separate, misunderstood. I spent my days in quiet desperation. On the outside, things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking, the lie at the base of all my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. Why did it take so many years? Now I am open. Help me out. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. And I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open, wide open. There is no separation, no matter what it looks like. No separation, no matter what they say. No separation except what I imagine. I imagine separation.